Welcome class 4 students. I am your Rambha ma'am. Today all of you read the chapter 2.
Chapter 2 The Happy Prince. Warm yourself up. In this story, we learn about the importance of charity and that love and sacrifice can endear us to God. The prince in the story is no living prince. He is the statue of a dead prince, decorated with gold leaves and precious stones. He is known as the Happy Prince because there is a smile on his lips. This is the story about a prince who had got everything in his life. He had not seen any sorrow in his life. He helped his people in whatever way he could. As it happens with everybody, one day the prince also left this world. People were very sad and unhappy. People made his statue in his memory. The statue was made up of lead and adorned with various jewels. Blue jewels were fixed in his eyes. The statue was kept over a pillar at the center of the town so that everybody could remember him. Once upon a time, a swallow came to visit the place and stopped between the feet of the statue. During night, when the swallow was going to sleep, a drop fell on his head. He looked up and saw tears coming out from the eyes of the statue. He became very sad. "Why are you crying, my dear?" asked the sparrow. "I have seen everything happy in my life, but here I am seeing that somebody is unhappy and sad," replied the prince. The swallow was surprised and asked about what he could see. The prince told him that he had seen a house at a far-off place where a poor woman lives. She is very sad because she has no money to buy food and medicines for his son, who is very sick and unhealthy. The prince requested the swallow to help the woman. He gave one of the jewels of his sword to the swallow and asked to hand it over to the poor old woman. She became happy after getting the jewel, as she could buy medicines and good food for her son and herself. The swallow asked the prince if he was feeling cold. The prince replied him that by doing a good deed, he had got warmth. The swallow wanted to fly to the warm place where his family members had gone. He said goodbye to the prince, but he requested the swallow not to leave him. He wanted some more works to be done by the swallow. One after the other, he gave out the jewels from his body, and at last he gave all the pieces of his gold clothes. He helped the poor young man who wanted to write good things but was unable to do as he could not buy paper due to want of money. The prince helped the little girl who was selling matches, but due to heavy cold, her matches became wet and she could not sell them. She was afraid that her father would beat her after reaching home. The prince never wanted to see anybody unhappy in the world. He gave the jewel of his eyes and made the girl happy. The day came when all the jewels of his body were gone. The prince looked ugly and shabby. The swallow never left the place, rather kept on helping the prince. Then the snow came. The little swallow got colder and colder. He knew that his end had come. "Goodbye," replied the prince. There was something that broke inside him. It was his heart. One day the mayor and the councillor saw the condition of the statue of the prince during their visit. A dead bird was under his feet. They decided to remove the statue from that place and put the statue of the mayor. They took down the lead from the statue of the prince and gave it to the workmen to make a statue of the mayor. The workmen found that there was a heart inside the statue which did not melt. They decided to throw the heart on the heap of the dust where the little dead swallow was lying. The god was watching this. He ordered his angels to bring the two most precious things from the town. They brought the broken heart and the dead swallow. The god said, "You are right." It is said that the little bird still lives with God in his garden of paradise, and the happy prince is always known in the name of the god.